Well, it's those Santa Ana winds. That's a northeast wind for areas out in California. And that same northeast wind is kind of a harbinger that we have cold air that's coming in. Everything flows out of the north altogether. And so here we sit with these frigid temperatures.
And plenty of cold air to come. We are by no means done with the cold at all. We did sneak in some sunshine today, which was nice. That's a pretty cool sunset right behind us there. And always welcome this time of year. If you got the cold, you might as well have at least a little bit of sunshine to ease the pain a little bit. We're going to have plenty of pain from the cold in the next couple of days here. And then again next week as well. Going to be bitterly cold through the overnight into tomorrow as well. We're going to keep those wind chills close to zero and even below zero at times, depending on your location. We will have the chance for some additional minor snow for tomorrow. We'll watch the lake effect areas for the next couple of days. That'll be our best chance to see some actual accumulations that do add up to a few inches. And then we are going to see things really ups and downs. This is the best way to put it as we go through the next several days there. We are going to get temperatures briefly back above the freezing mark as we get towards the end of this week. It's just not going to last very long. We've got some very persistent cold air that is trying to come down from Canada. We've got plenty of temperatures in the negatives up there. We had some colder air moving in behind that little system that moved through last night. So temperatures have been much colder for today. They're going to be colder for tomorrow as well. With a primarily west, slightly southwest for us wind, we do have plenty of lake effect that has popped up around the Great Lakes region. For us, it really hasn't been too bad as far as lake effect is concerned today. Just a slight southwesterly component to our wind. So much of that band is offshore. That meant we snuck in a little bit of sunshine. Chance we could see that band interacting with especially some of those areas closer to Lake Erie for Lake and Ashtabula County. But sunset is very nice out there. Hopefully you got to enjoy some of that sunshine. Didn't do too much to help warm us up though. We're sitting at just 20 degrees right now for Cleveland. Feels like 4 when you factor in that wind. That wind has been fairly breezy. It's at 20 miles per hour right now. We're going to keep some breezy conditions out there, and that wind chill is going to continue to be a factor. More clouds as we go through the overnight hours. Temperatures dropping back into the lower double digits. It's going to feel more like 0 and even below 0 through the morning hours tomorrow, and that wind chill does not improve a ton as we go through the day. So one of those days that you're going to feel it as soon as you step out the door. National Design Mart hour by hour forecast. The cold will be with everyone for tomorrow. Again, we'll watch that lake effect band tonight and into early tomorrow for any additional issues with lake effect. Really closer to the lakeshore is going to be your best bet. Through the day tomorrow, we're going to watch for some bursts of snow that will arrive, especially late morning through the early afternoon hours. This could mean a quick dusting to half an inch, maybe locally up to an inch, depending on where you are. Might mean just a little bit of a slowdown if you have that evening commute happening a little earlier in the day. And then we're going to transition to some just lingering lake effect for the rest of the day. And then into Wednesday, primarily lake effect for those primary snowbelt areas will be possible. Temperatures, just a slight improvement. We're still only in the 20s. Those wind chills are still going to feel pretty brutal out there. And then we are going to see another round of snow as we get into a Thursday before our temperatures start to improve slowly heading towards the weekend. As far as snowfall totals, again, anything tonight really focused across those northern parts of Lake and northern Ashtabula County. Through the day tomorrow, we get those quick bursts of snow, maybe a quick dusting, half an inch, locally up to an inch or so. And then additional accumulations beyond that are really going to be confined to those areas of the primary snow belt as we go through the next couple of days here. Rest of that Union Home Mortgage extended forecast. After Wednesday, temperatures do start to improve. We're back above freezing as we get into Friday. That looks like a decent day for us. From there, we trend downward. Another system's going to move through, bringing us probably snow on Saturday and then much colder air as we get into next week. Jay?
Wow, I'll say. Okay. Thank you very much, Jess.